What's up, guys? And we're back with another video. I wanted to make a quick tips and tricks video for Archvale, which we just finished our playthrough of, and then I liked the game so much I said, what did I miss? What are some tips and what are some tricks out there that would have benefited me? And I looked and I didn't really see any videos that I liked, so I figured I'd make my own. Why not? So here it is. Here are my 10 tips for the beginning of your Archvale playthrough. Check it out. Our first tip is you can dodge while you're using a healing flask. I played way too long into my playthrough before I realized this. This is a huge tip. As soon as I figured it out, I started flying through the game. It's a gigantic tip that I missed apparently in the tutorial. Hopefully you didn't miss it, or if you're hearing it now for the first time, congrats, you can dodge while you heal. It's great. Coming in as our second tip, and these tips again just not in any real order here, but there are so many items in this game. The amount of items is actually overwhelming, so I stuck to my basic sword and my basic bow very early on in my playthrough. But my tip is use items when you find them. Try them out. You might like them. It might change up your whole playstyle. It changed up mine as soon as I tried a bow for the first time, and then I was able to beat the game. Every weapon feels unique. They do different things. They all have different abilities. No two bows are the same. Guys, check out items and craft constantly. The sheer number of items in this game, you'd be missing out if you didn't use them. Guys, the last thing I'll say about crafting is just go ahead and craft anything that you want. There's no real cost to crafting. The only thing it costs is the materials itself, which you can find all over the map. My next tip is explore the map. There are so many hidden treasures and so many hidden fountains and so many hidden chests. Explore the map, guys. There's so much to do. That's how you're going to find the bosses. That's how you're going to find the towns. That's how you're going to find the upgrades. That's how you're going to find literally everything. The map in this game is procedurally generated. So every single time you play or do a playthrough, the map is going to be different. So if you get stuck, if you're feeling stuck, one of the things that I did during my playthrough before I figured out all these tips is I started exploring the map. I started looking for extra fountains to boost my health or my defense. I started looking for extra bosses. There are random bosses scattered throughout the game that do give you upgrades for your stuff. Explore the map. The next tip is really short, really simple, guys. If you're stuck somewhere, just go back. Go back to somewhere else, find another path to go. There's just no reason to sit and suffer. The game makes you suffer enough. Just go back and you'll find a new path to go. My next pro tip, guys, upgrade your gear. Getting your gear to max level, which is level 5 for any piece of any weapon, that's the only thing you can upgrade, is essential to mastering this game. My biggest tip, spend your money to upgrade your weapon. If there's a weapon you like, use it, upgrade it all the way. As you can see, that's how you're going to fly through the mobs and the bosses. And that the best defense in this game is a good offense. My next tip, switch up your badges for boss fights. Some bosses require a different playstyle than others, so one of the biggest tips I can give you is switch up your badges and change up your playstyle. That's going to allow you to beat the bosses way faster than if you continue with just one playstyle. Guys, my next tip is simple. Store your gold. Nothing sucks more than you are pounding away at a boss and he gets some cheesy hit on you and you lose 4 or 5,000 gold because you just haven't gotten to the bank. The banking system in this game is actually very unique, so the only punishment when you die is you lose half of whatever gold you have. If you put in the bank, it's untouchable, you can't lose it. If you're stuck on a boss, make sure you're saving your gold, that way you have time to upgrade your stuff. One of the things I learned early on in my playthrough of this game is dodging equals offense. So if you can't dodge, you can't attack. So to be an effective attacker against all the bosses, you have to learn how to dodge their attacks. One of the mechanics in the game that lets you learn this skill are these dodge puzzles that end up giving you a badge. Another reason to explore the map. My next tip is expect to die. This game is not Dark Souls. It may be harder, honestly, in my opinion, but one of the things that this game has in common with Dark Souls is you, as a player, can expect to die constantly. This game is full of booby traps and hard bosses and tough enemies. You're going to have to figure it out, and you're going to die a lot doing it. My last tip, guys, is just enjoy the game. This game is a one-of-a-kind game. I went into it thinking it was going to be a fun little bullet hell game, and then it ended up being one of my favorite games of 2021, which you guys can see in my other video. This game is great. From the very beginning, I was hooked. The story was very interesting. The whole concept of the game is cool. Every enemy feels unique. Every zone feels unique. There's lots to learn, and there's lots to do, and there's a ton of replayability. Guys, thanks for watching the video. I highly appreciate it. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your mom, have your grandma watch me. We're going to be live on Twitch almost every day at 6 p.m. So check us out, guys, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks.